Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today we are in one of the lovely natural parks here in Altea village to let you know the latest news update. There's a lot to talk about. Very important news are coming here to Benidorm. First of all, we'll be talking about the situation, what is happening right now in Benidorm in terms of tourism, what's up with hotels, bars, restaurants, cafeterias, how many new businesses are actually opening up, and everything you should know if you're coming shortly to Benidorm or Costa Blanca. Second of all, we'll be talking about the good old Benidorm's illegal ATM machines. What has happened with them? Will they eventually disappear? Or they will still be eating out giant commissions of people's money whenever they want to try and withdraw them from these ATM machines. And the last news will be the loveliest concert, which is totally free of charge, that is waiting for all of you guys today in the evening in Benidorm, in case if you're visiting it. And if not, you will be able to check it out tomorrow here on the video. First of all, let's talk about the situation. Benidorm's hotels right now are quite busy because there's still Benidorm Fest going on. There's still a lot of people. However, starting from this weekend, probably starting from Monday, a lot of people will get back to their home countries and they will not be here any longer. Tourists are still arriving, that's true, but it's not in such big amounts as it usually is during spring, summer, or early autumn season. So it's still quite quiet in Benidorm, but really nice at the same time. Bars and restaurants, some of them did decide to close down, some of them are being rented or for sale, but a lot of new businesses are emerging, and probably next week here on the channel you will have different areas of Benidorm with new businesses that are useful for all of you guys. And probably the tourism will start hitting its bigger peaks around end of this month, beginning of March, which is when more and more people will be starting to travel here to Spain, and which is when hotels are also starting to increase their prices because it's not considered low season any longer. So bear that in mind if you are traveling. In general, the situation is quite good. We're not particularly worried about anything, to be honest with you. Everything is calm, quiet. The sea doesn't have any kind of waves. I just have it here in front of me. I'm going to show it for you in a second. I have a small view of the sea here on the park, so I can literally see the Benidorm Beach, beginning of Altea, and the lovely Mediterranean Sea. And there are no waves whatsoever. Everything is calm and quiet and crystal clear water. Well, we're so looking forward to the summer season because we really want to enjoy this lovely sea once again and go for a great swim. Second news that I wanted to share with you all, really important news. I've been telling it for you for quite a while, starting from last year. Once we got to know that Benidorm has quite a few, I must say, they were growing like mushrooms literally through the last couple of years during pandemics. Illegal ATM machines. Why I say illegal? Benidorm's Municipal Hall know that they are there. They were giving some time for these companies to bring all the paperwork together, to get all the necessary licenses, permits and everything, to pay the specific fees that they need to pay to the municipal arcs, you know. But since this has not been done, right now Benidorm already is taking out all these ATM machines. Don't worry, I'm going to give you the list of the companies, of the logos that are considered being like fake ATM machines that should not be there, that are not supposed to be there, and that are charging these abusive commissions to people. And during this month and beginning of next month, these ATM machines will be slowly disappearing from the streets of Benidorm, which I cannot be happier more about because definitely a lot of people had issues with them, and I'm really happy that they will be finally gone if they cannot make the things right way. So they're going to be giving some fines. It's 2,000 euros for each ATM machines, not per company, but for each ATM machines. And in total, it's going to be almost 400,000 euros, almost €500,000 in fines for these companies. And if something else will happen, maybe that's just like a minimum amount that they will need to be paying. These companies, as I've said, did not get all the necessary paperwork to be operating in Benidorm town. They were putting their ATM machines like literally on the street. For example, on the corner like here, they would just be putting random locations, their ATM machines. And a lot of people were suffering about it. Especially you could find them in the international area, which is Rincon de Lodge and Levante Beach, like Mediterranean Avenue, which is where the biggest part of international tourism is concentrated. National tourists don't use these ATM machines whatsoever. We either use our bank cards or we go to our banks to take the money out, because this is where they don't charge us any commission whatsoever. And we simply don't trust these ATM machines. We don't use them because why, if we have our Spanish banks who we know are legit banks? So in this case, the best thing to do whenever you're coming with a bank card, first of all, you need to know that almost every single business in Benidorm uses ATMs. Like, you can pay with your bank card, so you don't need to be worried about it. It's like every other country in the world, every other country in European Union. Banks are super common. Bank cards are common. By the way, way more and more people were using bank cards during pandemics because it was like easier. You didn't have to touch the money as it is. So many people use them in their everyday lives. We use the contactless system with the phone, so it's also available for you. You don't need to be worried about it. And if you need money, if you need cash, for example, to pay for some kind of excursion, I don't know, for anything during your stay here, you can always use plenty ATM machines that are in our Spanish banks. Which ones? For example, BBVA, which is BBVA, like blue one with white letters. You can use Sabadell, which is light blue with white letters. You can use Santander. You can use La Caixa, Caixa Altea, Banca March. You can use, I don't know what else is there, INGENG. I don't know, any other kind of bank that you see that has an office and has an ATM machine nearby. You can freely use it, and it's going to be way, way safer than you would use this ATM machine. Apart from taking out abusive commissions from your bank account whenever you withdraw money, some people had issues with their cards being literally eaten by the ATM machines, and they couldn't get it back because there's no service, no emergency service, no nothing whatsoever, and they got into quite a big trouble. So the companies officially that have a let's say like this, the warning from the municipal hall to take these ATMs out that are considered without any kind of permission are 3 companies. Attention. These are Euronet. I'm going to be putting you a few pictures right here just so you can see how it's looking like. Just random ATM machines that are around Benidorm. Euronet, Cardtronics, and Euro Automatic Cash. These ATMs are not recommended to use in Benidorm town to save up some money on commissions and to not have any kind of issues during your stay in here. Use just Spanish ATM machines to avoid trouble during your holidays. And now let's talk about the last news from Benidorm town. Today we have a huge free of charge concert in the center of Benidorm. And obviously this will be due to Benidorm Fest. You know that Benidorm right now is celebrating the Benidorm Fest. Spain is deciding which kind of participant, musician will be the main person to go for Spain towards Eurovision 2023 in Liverpool, if I'm not wrong. So we are deciding about it right now. This Saturday, there's going to be the grand finale, which is when we'll know our participant for Spain. And meanwhile, today, Friday in the evening, which will be, there's some people walking. This Friday, starting from 9 p.m. Spanish time in Benidorm city center, right next to the techno hit, will be the giant scene, which has been put there for a reason. Why? Because this is going to be the free of charge concert with DJ live entertainment and live music as well, to entertain all people who are in Benidorm and celebrate all together the pre-selection here in Benidorm town 2023. It's going to be great. This time, actually, Tuesday and Thursday, so yesterday and last Tuesday, there's been also live direct videos on huge TV screens on the same scene. I'm going to leave you a few pictures here so that you will be able to see how it was looking like. It was really, really nice. There were a lot of lights. The huge letters of Europa, like Europe, were illuminating the center of Benidorm. People were having some lovely pictures done, and a lot of people came there to see the direct video from the Benidorm Fest, because not everyone were able to get some entries this year, and some people just did not want to spend money. Why? If you have a direct video from Benidorm City Center, right, on the huge screen as well. Although it's not the same as being inside and feeling the vibes of the music right near the scene, which is not comparable, but still people were able to get some lovely, lovely positive vibes right there near the techno hit. It was great atmosphere. People were basically fighting with cold, because in the evening it's just a couple of degrees here in Benidorm, and there is a big humidity, but still a lot of people did come. And today is not going to be no exception. This concert will kind of say bye towards Benidorm Fest. Tomorrow it's going to be just a closed event. And during this weekend, as you know already, a lot of people will be returning back to their home country or back to their town if they're from Spain, and continue with their lives, and Benidorm Fest will be officially over. But very, very soon, more and more tourists will arrive to Benidorm. And now let's talk about that. What will be happening in terms of weather forecast here in Spain if you will be coming shortly here for holidays? First of all, let me show you this picture right here. As you can see, it's one of those few days, well, not a few, but one of those few days whenever all the entire Spain has sunshine. Not a single part has rain, not a single part has any clouds. Just one tiny part of Spain has some slight amount of clouds, but nothing to be worried about, and it does not prevent sun from shining, basically. So all Spain is sunny and very, very nice. But this will not be, sadly, the weather that is accompanying us for the whole next week. During Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, these 4 days, it's going to be raining in Benidorm. Some of the days it's going to be just a couple of times a day. Some of the days it might be pouring the whole entire day. We still don't know, but it's true that the rain is coming. Necessary rain, yes. 4 days in a row, not so much. So if you are right now in Benidorm, enjoy the sunny weather while you can. If you will be coming next week for your holidays here in Benidorm, don't worry, because starting from Thursday, second part of the day, it should not be raining any longer. And even though there will be some slight rain in here, it doesn't mean that it's going to be like -degrees or it's going to be really, really cold. No, right now we have around 16, 17 degrees outside. It's really lovely to enjoy this amazing winter, mild winter weather in Spain. So around 15 to 17 degrees today. The same will be happening up until the rain will come. Once the rain will be here in the area of Costa Blanca, temperatures will decrease up until 13 degrees more or less, and they will maintain like this while it will be raining, and it's going to be quite cloudy in the area. But I'm quite sure that many people will still be coming, and it will not prevent them from exploring. Remember, even though it's raining here in Benidorm, there are still plenty of things you can do to make your holidays here memorable. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest news update from Spain. And remember, if you're coming to Benidorm or Costa Blanca and you would like to have a private tour experience to explore any of the areas here around Benidorm, you can always visit our official website, benidormbyana.tours.com. And if you're planning to move to Spain, you can also check and book with us the Discovery Tours, which is where we can see all different areas where you can potentially buy a property here according to your preferences and wishes. I'll see you tomorrow with the video from the concert this Friday evening celebrating the Benidorm Fest. I'll see you then. Bye.